Morning everyone. Wasn't planning on doing a video over the weekend, but after last night I thought I would drop this. We're going to be calling it something on the lines of buying profit, Operation Coman or something like this, but if you're not aware, basically what happened last night is, pardon me, Kingsley Coman, he got 2 goals for Bayern, set up an assist. So he netted 5 pence a share, which is really good for a match day. He didn't win best forward or anything like this. But then he came off in the last couple of minutes hobbling with an injury, and he's just recovered from an ankle injury. And everyone who had him, as soon as they heard that, just seen the fear and just dropped him, okay? My first reaction when I seen this, I'm just going to jump into the app, sorry, it's a wee bit better for showing you what I'm thinking. So I quite often shop, guys, when I'm thinking about what I'm doing next and all this kind of stuff as well. I'm always looking at the decrease list, you know. I don't mind waiting longer for somebody to pop back, you know. I'm always looking to catch people on a down rather than a high. It's just me as a person, just what I like and what I've had success in. So I see top of the decrease list, Coman, and I'm thinking he's just scored 2 goals and had an assist. Why is no one holding him to midnight to get the bonus, you know, which struck me as odd. Before I went and found out he was injured, I had a look at him and I seen this and I thought, right, okay, so people have probably had him for a good length of time, kind of similar to me and Ericsson, like I was chatting about yesterday. He's just dropped off that cliff, he's made a wee recovery, he's made another dip, and then that night, boom, you see the big blue candlestick at the far right, he's just popped right back up to that kind of level, and I thought maybe just tons of people, or one person with so much money in him, has just cashed out, just thought, thank God he's got back to that level, or made some profit on him finally. And then did a Google, seen that he got injured and all that type of stuff as well, and by the time I was looking at him, he was like 281, 282, and even when you look at this, guys, you know, that was, you know, if you look at the big candlestick here, that was pretty much as low as he'd been in 3 months, you know. 279 is the average for that point there that we've cross-sectioned. So I thought, this is like a 3-month low. The guy's bang on form, they're in the Champions League. We also know all about Bayern, we've spoke about a lot of their players recently. Alaba, Kimmich, Goretzka, you know, but we've spoke about these guys already, you know. And we're well aware of Bayern and all that type of stuff as well. So it really struck me as confusing. And also I seen he was injured and it made a bit more sense to me. But when people come off injured, guys, the post-match chat, you know, if it's a bad injury, they're normally quite quick to tell you, like, listen, we've seen it and he's going to be out for a while. But everyone was quite ambiguous. It might be okay, it looks a wee bit what the doctors are worried, you know, there's nothing definite, you know, so I thought it's worth a shot. I quick sold 20 Ericsson, so I've decided to keep him now again after the video yesterday. I quick sold 20 and I jumped on Kingsley at 281. I got him before the midnight deadline, okay, which was great because that means I'm now getting 5 pence a share as a bonus for everything he'd earned. So I had a tolerance right away of 5 pence, so he could drop by 5 pence and I'm still at break even on him, excluding, you know, commission. So gross profit would be break even at 276 because of the time of day I bought him. So I woke up this morning, he was 277, and I thought, right, okay, we'll wait to hear the news. And it comes out, and it came out really quickly today. And boom, he popped up to, I think he's about a high today of 301. Today 302. Okay, so straight away we've bought ourselves profit. You know, when you see these kind of situations where people are maybe just jumping the gun too quick on the news, or to be honest with you, I've did this before with Zapata. You've got somebody in a really cheap position and then they have a great match day, you can buy profit, you know. So what I've did is I've took you know, the best part of £90 and I've bought 32 Coman, knowing he's going to pay me 5 pence a share, you know, so I'm going to get, what, £1.50, £1.60 guaranteed, you know, as a percentage. That is 2%, you know, so he takes care of the commission. Even if he was to stagnate, that takes care of the commission. So I'm in a no-lose situation right away. I've bought myself a position of profit, okay. I want to kind of balance that against what's happened with Falcao this morning, okay. So he's been hovering around 89 pence all week, and I've been saying to you, he's just too cheap. It's just ridiculous. And before this happened with Coman, I was really trying to convince myself not to buy more Falcao, because I was going to do the quick sell with some Ericsson and get another 100 Falcao, bring my price down and get myself in a better position so that every penny is worth £3 to me, because I'd have 300 of them. But we went for Coman and that's worked out well. And everything I've been saying about him in terms of his movement, his price, he's a very match day oriented holding. All his ups and downs are related on, is he playing or Monaco not playing? Is he scored? You know, all this type of stuff, you know. He's, you know, so you can always guarantee that 80, that big belly you see at the bottom there, that 89 pence is just never going to last, you know. It might come back, guys, and that's what I'm kind of hoping and holding out for, is it drops below, down to that kind of level again, and we can go and look at that, just this morning, boom, straight up. People have seen there's not a lot of games on. They're at home to Nantes. He's going to start if he scores a goal. That's 2 pence a share for the price of him, especially if you're picking it up at 90 pence. Straight away, you're in profit then with the capital appreciation, guys. So there's lots of opportunities for you to buy profit. But this kind of rare situation we had with Kingsley last night, we're going to be calling future situations like this Operation Coman, or Operation Kingsley, okay, where they do so well on the match day with 2 goals and an assist or something like this, where you can buy them and you're buying yourself into a profit situation. Because with, you know, the injury thing aside, right, what happens quite a lot with guys who have a good match day is people will sell them because they've had a good match day, and they want people to buy them while they're attractive. We spoke about it before with when we sold Zapata and when we've sold other people like Icardi. You want to be selling when people are buying. You know, because Eriksen, for example, I could sit 100 of them in the market right now and he'll take forever to move because nobody's going to buy him in the next 48 hours, potentially 24 hours, you know. I need to wait and wait and wait. So you always want to be selling people when you're in a lot of profit, or this is my opinion certainly, when you know you're going to have a buyer, when you know a buyer isn't really going to be out there. There's nothing wrong with really holding on and playing the longer game with some of these people, and that's what I'm thinking about doing with Eriksen again. I'm just probably holding him a bit longer. Once we get a turn out of Coman, we'll maybe reinvest that money back into Eriksen, so it levies again our liability with him, reduces our liability, increases our potential for future profit. We may do something like that. We'll see how it goes. Guys, but as I say, on a match day, you always want to be watching out for the rankings, who's doing really well, who's scoring the goals, and then when you get to like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, is there anyone that's just been pumped? You know, people have just got rid of him because they were waiting for this to happen and they're selling up type of thing. Okay, so buying profit, guys, it's a very real opportunity. It doesn't happen very often, and you've got to have money loose. I'm quite happy to take the hit on Eriksen because, as I said to you before in the previous video, I'm not actually in a bad position with him, and this opportunity puts me in a great position to be in a better position, if I can say that, okay? So Operation Coman, guys, learn the phrase. We've also got the Icardi effect. We've spoken about that in the past. We're getting a good wee dictionary on the go. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. And hopefully the next video we'll have 100 subscribers and I'll tell you about the giveaway. Take care. Bye-bye.